Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things, you hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried. They hear me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear me? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. You no business, me no care if them screw face. Wow! Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried. They hear me fun too much, too much. Whoa! Them not like me not like them. Them not rate me. Me and them no friend. Me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. You hear? Talk the things me come fi talk the thing. Whoa! Talk the things me come fi talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face. Whoa! Talk the things me.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251. Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. And we're talking about Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours. Airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaicho Fall tour, Intori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthew's 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Good night, good night, good night. Make sure everything all right. Good night, good night, good night. All right. Okay, good. Wait. If you're hearing me clearly, guys, let me know in the chat you're hearing me good. Hear me clearly. Welcome down to the next edition of Talk Your Truth is Wednesday night. Each and every Wednesday night here is where we are. Whereby we feel free. We open up ourselves. And we talk the truth. Simple. Yeah, guys, you know how it is already. Welcome down, guys. Hope you guys having a fantastic evening. Shout out to everybody in the building. Yeah, man. It's Wednesday night, so you don't know we're not going late. It's going to be a 2-hour show. We will be going up to 11 o'clock. You know what I mean? Because definitely I got to be back here early to do what I got to do in the morning. Because, you know, we got some hot news. All right? So nevertheless, man, big up to everybody. Please like up the live. Make sure you put your post notification bell on all so you'll be notified when we go live. Okay, guys? Remember, we're still celebrating 19K subscribers. Shout out to all those persons that is definitely joining. Those persons who've been with us from the very first start to now, okay? Yeah, man, because right now we're there 19,400 and change. You know, we're going up to that 20K with the strength of the Almighty Father and the covenants of Him. Also, the support of you guys. You know what I mean? So, big up everybody in the building. Hope everybody doing good. All right? Big up Patsy, Shelly Campbell. Big up yourself, Jeffrey. Big up all the regulars, them who's always there. So, Jennifer, big up yourself. You understand? Colleen, big up yourself. No more flinching in the building. Whoa. This is crazy. No joke. Big up to No More Flinching, man. My sister, I forget his summer name. Carlado, big up yourself, long time. O'Dollar, big up yourself. Dimples, big up yourself in the building. Everybody that definitely checking in on the ones and threes, shout out to you guys. Like you see the thumbnail and the title tonight, what we're going to be speaking about. So you know how it goes, right? Like I said, tonight is all about Talk Your Truth podcast. You know, this is a podcast whereby we talk the truth. You know what I mean? It's a different kind of show every Wednesday night whereby, you know, we talk the truth, you know. So I will bring topics up, and definitely you guys could definitely join in by speaking upon how you feel about it, if you ever been through it, if it ever happened to you, and so forth. And like I said, guys, stop being afraid to come on the show and let out things that is hurting you. Big up to my brethren Robert, because tomorrow we got a serious program. Yeah, people violating. So tomorrow, yeah, I don't miss out the show, but big up Robert. You understand? Big up Angie. Big up Maxine. Big up everybody that definitely kick off the 4 show with talking dead truth about what happened to them, and we're going to keep it like that. 1 or 2 Wednesdays, we're going to flavor it up. But remember, it's talk your truth. Tonight, definitely, as you see the thumbnail, or should we say as you see the title, because you don't know the thumbnail is one thumbnail. But as you see the title, it's episode 4 of Talk Your Truth. And tonight, definitely, the topic is, have you been traumatized by accident, gunpoint, etc.? And how did you deal with it? Let me put that in. Okay. You know what I mean? That's the topic tonight, definitely. Have you ever been traumatized? Whether it's accident, whether it's gunpoint, whether it's somebody try to rob you, whether it's somebody try to, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Yeah, these are the things we want you guys to definitely intriguing tonight. So tonight's show definitely is going to be powerful and respectable for everybody. You understand? So I want you guys to call in and let me know your thoughts upon this here. I guess I shout out to everybody. Jason, big up yourself for respect and manners all the time. You know what I mean? And congratulations to the Youngs family. Yeah, tomorrow, this is what I said, tomorrow's show is going to be nice. Tomorrow, this is when we're going to bring up all the though. We got for tomorrow. But tonight, we just getting straight to the show. That's what we're doing, because we come for waste no time here, so. You understand? Straight to the show. Janelle, big up yourself. Don't say 40. Mike, big up yourself in the building. You understand? We can get straight to the show and done with it. You understand? Definitely. So, like I said, have you been traumatized? A little tired too. But this yarning is always something that is always like does dip on yarning. Chop it yarn. Yeah. Have you been traumatized, guys, in any way? Remember the number to call. Because I see some people calling me this number, so I don't know whether they're on. Telephone line is open, guys. Have you been traumatized by anything, by accident, by gunpoint? You know what I mean? Robbery, wherever it is. Well, me, I've been traumatized so much. Why could we bring up traumatized with by? It's like, but the phone line open for you guys, because I definitely gonna drop me piece. You understand? Like I said, you know what I mean? Have you ever been traumatized by anything? All right. I did traumatized one time. I could remember a few years back before I migrated to America. You understand? Definitely heading to one of them back down for do play out in. You understand? So boom now, travel from Georgetown, you gotta go to Essequibo, then through Essequibo you got to go wherever you got. I can't remember if it's Itabang or Ita something, or it's some way by. I can't remember, because that was a couple of years ago, but I could remember because what ended up happening, they can't come off of me mind. It's also they can't remember is what part. The traumatized, make I forget is what part this thing that happened, but it left within me. Now boom, I could remember this player they going for play out. Boom, now we there on boat, moving. Don't reach Essequibo. No, so sorry, I was saying it's Bartico. So from Georgetown, straight to Bartico, then from Bartico we had to go to where we gotta go to. Cause after boat, then we go upon with vehicle for move. And upon moving now, you don't know, man tired, man hungry, wherever is it. Because whole day we traveling. Because for meet with this where we going, we must see meet about 11 something the night, minutes to 12, we meet on the landing or to the spot or wherever we the going for play. So upon heading there now, right? Upon heading there, now make it a mirror now. Remember I don't get in an accident and don't lose me thumb finger on me left hand, right? So this is the first tragic incident that left me traumatized so much, even left me without a finger. I tell God that, oh, yo, you know something? Me ain't want go through nothing like this no more. Me ain't want go through nothing like that no more. Then, boom, couple years after, here we go again. Lucky thing God secure me life. Lucky thing God said, nah, boy, now this go wrong. Nothing for you ain't gonna get tech, nothing for you ain't gonna get lost. But somebody did lose their life. You say it, man. So upon going there now, we going through the thing and wherever is it, place dark. By me know, if me know is because two truck. We there in one there in so I there in one, people there in the next one car. If a set of people end up meeting up one time and was traveling late. Cause remember nowadays the hustle. Everybody, the drivers them is hustling wrong them time. Them time in the night, hustle is going on, man. Remember this is the last trip. This is the last trip in. Then got no more trip going in after they know coming out. Cause it's done minutes to 12, trip lock off. Number one, them even supposed to be driving so late. But because we meet late and we got to play the next day, so the man had no choice to make sure we reach in time so we could get rest and I could get for play the next day. You understand? So boom, two vehicle and we going to the place. Like I say, I can't remember. I telling you. Boom, by all we see is the next truck do so in the air. 3 times. Bad up. By the truck where we there in now. You understand? Me know if it's a big hole or a big brick, they went somewhere where these man ain't see, but the front truck, thank God we went to the back. I telling you? Because if we there in front, somebody did dead in the second truck. Because somebody did lose them life in the front truck. Aye? And I tell you, I see this vehicle flip in the air like 2 times. We vehicle now end up do so bram and spin and lash upon the side. But remember now is red loom. So we ain't really get the injury because the front vehicle, like the vehicle, like wherever it lash it out to the way. So we just get a slight piece of something. So we end up spinning and lash upon the one. So the camera is the left or the right side. I tell you, big hollering by holler. Well, me holler because I don't really panic right away. I just try to make sure I moving, knowing what in for me before I do what I got to do. But I got people hollering in the first truck. The second truck don't spin but 3 times. People hollering. Man dead. A man get pinned down. I telling you? Bro, you see the night? Oh, shucks, bye. You see when we meet to where we going, because we ain't even get to meet in time. We ain't get to meet in time, you know. Because like I said, yeah, it's the night we meet, but if we must meet 12 o'clock for reaching there, the accident must happen around 10 something. So we meet must be about 1 o'clock in the morning. I don't remember in the morning. Because it was years. It's now I really sit down today, and I was speaking to one of my subscribers, them, and them say, you know, something, boom, bam, bam. We say, you know, this is a good topic for bring up. And they all come and meds and I say, oh yeah, I can remember this really traumatized me in life, you understand? And it was very scary, people, because that was the first time I ever seen a dead. Or this is the first time I ever seen a man get unalive, like I ain't see he directly in front of me getting on a light, but I know he went in a vehicle in front of me. So when I see the now, you don't know what's going on. It's cold sweat. I start panicking. Cause this is the first time I ever see a man lifeless body. I tell this couple years well. In my DJ career, cause you don't know we gotta look fit. Whether it's bush or road, we's gonna look fit. Remember I got me youth, so me really got time. I looking fit, but I asking God for my covenants. I asking God for cover me. There's one thing. See, when I there in plane, when I there in boat or vehicle going to any distance, I always ask God for cover me. You understand? So I don't frighten I'm going to look fit, especially when it come to me cheering them. I serious with me kids them. Cause me cheering more than going and ask no neighbor for nothing. I got for work and provide. So when that happened, is the first time I ever see a man lose his life. Everybody screaming, everybody panicking. Like, you understand? I tell you, when we reach the landing, I can't even catch myself for play. I tell you, I have to beat myself with some spliff, beat myself with some paiwari. You understand? And some other, what am I? With a rum, they walking Blackstone. Yeah, Blackstone rum. The man had a couple of them time the Blackstone kicking tail. I telling you, I had to beat myself. I put myself in the mood, get myself out of the shake. It was like I still feel like, I still feel like something happened to me or something could happen to me. And I like, no, boy. You see, from then, me stop going in the bush for play now. But them ain't got no late, nothing like that. I telling you? Or is by plane. We know they got certain places you can't go by plane, you gotta go by boat, but I start saying now by plane. I must go to the airport, daytime, jump in my little plane, fly to where I got for flight, like see what going on. Me ain't trust in the dark no more. When I tell you this place was pitch black, it's just them man beam light. But down to the beam light, ain't even help them. Because how we ever went, they didn't see it. But remember people done late. Everybody frustrating, everybody running more scrub by when we can really reach thing. So the driver trying for do we could do for make all of us meet who we got for meet. Come remember this whole day we there on we foot. Or should we say we bought? Because it's boat from vehicle to Vidnoop stelling, jumping boat is your body all the time going through. Boat. Then when you come out the boat now, when you reach the bar, you gotta catch a next boat, and the next boat now gonna carry you into the place. I can't remember the place name, but the next boat now gonna carry you there, and this when you're gonna come off now, you jump in your vehicle, and the vehicle now is go through the jungle and all them thing. So I say, yo, me making them joke no more by. I am not going no way slate again. I tell you, I couldn't play properly. I was traumatized. The night there, I shaking. I said, God, this is the first time I see a dead man. I never see a dead man in my life. Remember the spice I grew up in the ghetto and all them thing? My parents was always overprotective with me. I telling you. So certain things I never really get myself into or go wrong on them things. And from since I know myself, I stay in me car now. I don't mix and meddle and then crowd. So when people get on a live, I never see though. Because I never is there wrong. If I see a set of crowd over there, I is over here by myself with my 2G them. We beating ourselves and we there we can, but I never like crowd. So that was the first time I ever seen a man on a live. So you have to ask how I going on. Tears out of me eye. Cause I see the man's siblings them crying cause of family. Like your wife went there and big bawling, big hollering. You know what I mean? No, I'm telling you. It's crazy, it's real. They got so much thing that I've been through in this life. Is if I sit down for tell y'all, I would talk me alone, but the show is not about me alone. So I open the floor with what happened to me. This is me second time, you know what I mean? Ended up in an accident like this. Cause the first time was with me finger that I lost. But the second time, this when that happened. And them say first bit, once bitten, twice shy, right? All right. So you see, from after then, I start taking more precaution with me life. I telling you, I start taking more precaution with me life. Whether it's I driving, whether I'm not driving, whether I'm on a boat, no, I focus. I said, excuse me, I say can't get in no mobile. But when I tell you, the feeling for you know is the feeling of the first time you seeing a man dead, the first time. How much of y'all could recall to though? The first, if y'all ever see a unalive person for the first time, how y'all they react, or y'all should know where the hell he ain't lying. Cause for a person who seen an unalive man for the first time, you know it's schizophrenic. It's schizophrenic. I barely get a little dig head, cause you don't know it's metal thing. When I wake up, I see blood. When I wake up, when I come out of the vehicle, blood went dripping, cause the man say, hey, look your face bleeding. I do so. Was a little dig, not nothing big, a reasonable little dig, just a little blood. But I said, Father God, thank you, boy. What? If we went in front there, boy, what would have happened? Could it be me? Could it be somebody in this? Somebody. I said, what? Yo, I tell you this. I started praying from since help come and everything, or whatever the man came into the place. I pray, but I said, Father, oh, please cover me. Don't let nothing happen to me in this jungle here. It's like play, do what I got to do, and like beat out. Yeah, like beat out. Like go back home to me family. Cause them time I got me kids, me first daughter, me son. So I started thinking about all of them right away. Me mind start flashing like, what is this? This is crazy. But, you know, God is good at the end of the day. So the floor open. You understand? Let me know what's your thoughts on it. Shine bright, big up yourself. You know good, right? Nah, but a good. All right. Inside, man. Oh, shucks. Before I take my time. Sorry there. No, there's a normal thing with me. I like yarn. This when once I there in front of this computer, it says yarn all the time. I say yarn. And me don't know. Like I tell people, it's something with me from ever since I doing shows. You know what I mean? It's something with me. So it's not no scene. I good to go. I catch a piece of nap today. So I alright. So when I done here, it says bad again. You don't know me speeding. But the floor is open. Let me know what's your thoughts. Have you guys ever been in have you guys ever been traumatized? As I open the floor, the phone lines are open. Let me know what's your thoughts. What have you been traumatized with? Hello, good night.
Hey, good night, Mr. Fire Feelings. How you doing?
Yeah, we good. I good now.
I just want to say congratulations to Sir Brian and Amisa and the wedding.
All right, good. Respect.
I do it hard.
You understand? It's serious. Come on, man. The phone line is open. Where's my brothers and sisters? Nobody haven't been traumatized that they could come and show. Let us know their story. The phone lines are open. Come on. What you up to? I'll open the floor. I know that they have a lot of persons out there that could tell their story. Don't be afraid. Do not be afraid to share your story, guys. All right. You know, over years goes already. So phone lines are open. I'm gonna see what's going on for in a few minutes. Let me see what's gonna happen. Pick up everybody in the building. Cause traumatized is a serious thing, you know. You know what I mean? There's so much thing that could happen and left a person traumatized. Like I just received a text. Even if you guys don't want to call in, you guys could send a voice note, and I would play the voice note, even if you don't want to call in. Big up to Lady OD. I'm not gonna call out your name, but she just don't text me and say, "Oh yes, I was traumatized. A gun was pointed to my head. I almost lost my life, and it happened at my workplace." You know what I mean? Yeah, man. A lot of persons could definitely relate to this topic that we got, man. You know, a lot of persons. Come on, man. The phone line is open. Come on, guys. Come on. Nobody not gonna call in. All right, we're gonna end this show. Well, no, don't be waste no time. Maybe just done the show and I'm done. Are we getting a call here? So pleasant good night.
Hi, good night, Fire.
Yes, my sister.
Friend.
How everything?
Okay, my
Hold on, just before you start, I just want to let this. I just want to let persons know something. I know, even though we bring this topic up here, whereby it's a traumatized, we the title is. I know it might bring back some memories and some hurt and pain, but like I say, guys, it's good to let it out. Don't keep it in. Go ahead, my sister.
okay. In late 2012, I had an establishment where I went to school. I got a doctorate in trichology. It entails doing hair, doing nails, doing massages, dealing with the scalp with issues and stuff like that. And I remember that a Thursday at a funeral to deal with persons came from overseas. So um, people came there to get their hair done for the funeral. The Friday morning, I didn't have any appointment. Didn't book an appointment the Friday morning because I knew I would have been tired. I went back upstairs and I started cleaning up for the afternoon because I had appointments in the afternoon. And I was there cleaning up the morning. Noticed that this guy came into the salon and started getting like this funny feeling.
Mm,
And I'm like, something doesn't feel right, but see how this plays out. I was there. I started noticing a lot of different things that look kind of off. He had a bandana, a head tie around his neck, loose. Apparently, he was supposed to put it over his face, over his nose, so I couldn't recognize whatever. But that was real easy because everything that he was supposed to do, he forgot. And he had a tattoo on his left hand, and he tried to band it up. But for some reason, God allowed that bandage to move for me to see some of the tattoo. He came and he started saying, I think he said it 3 times. And he go like, "Where's the money?" I go like, "What money? I'm here cleaning my place all morning. I haven't made a cent."
Hmm.
He said it again, "Where's the money?" And I go like, every time he said it, I said the same thing to him. I had the garbage in my hand at the time, and he said, "Go down on the ground." And down on the ground, and then I see him hide his shirt up at the front, and he pull out gun, which was a 9 millimeter, and I was like, started praying to God and saying, "Father God, God, please, whatever wrong I've done." I started just confessing to God and asking God just to cover me and protect me. And then I put down the garbage, and then I went down on the ground. I knelt down, and then he came up closer. And that's when he went and put on the bandana over his face. I noticed I wasn't hearing anything at all. It was just total silence in the place because I normally have on Christian music, television. God showed up for me that afternoon. It was like, Jesus, a gun to come into your face, knowing what comes out of it. My God.
That's
Whew.
crazy. For real.
I, it's like, that's a road that people normally walk. It's a busy road. People normally walk back and forth, up and down that road. But God had to get the glory for himself. So God allowed nobody to be passing.
Shit.
And when I look, it's like something raised my head to look up. And when I look up, it's like he have this look on his face, like he's staring at something, and started looking up the road, down the road to the windows, and he started just stepping back, stepping back, stepping back, stepping back. And when he reached down by the door, when he reached down by the door,
Hold it, my sis.
he pushed
Hold
the
it. Hold
gun
it.
back in his pocket.
Hold it. I know. Shit. Chabai. What? You there hear
He
see
pushed the gun back in his pocket, in his waist, and he ran across the road. I don't know where I got the energy from, but I went down by the reception area and grabbed my phone and called the police. The police station is about this walk from me, which is just on the next end of the road. So I call him. I'm traumatized. He's not going to understand me. So listen to me good to hear what I'm saying. Had they listened good only when the sergeant took the phone from the other officer, he understood and picked up my voice. And he said, "Cindy, what happened?" And I started telling him. Tell him run out the road quick. 2 guys just run across the road. They held up at gunpoint. By the time when they come out the road, you just supposed to just run to the back of the road. It's from one street to the next. Run behind them with your guns. They go in a vehicle. By the time they reach out there, going on the road, they stop asking some people by your bar, asking them like, "You all see two fellas came out here just now? There's a clear guy and a dark one." They say, "Yeah, they just catch a bus. They run out here with speed and catch a bus and gone." When they ask what happened, and the guy who has the bar out to the front of the road asked what happened, and they said whatever, and it was like a commotion. And I tell you, it was like, you see, we humans, we can be so vindictive, we can be so wicked, because I never hear how much bullets I never heard my bullets. I got, but God, but God. And that made me hated police to a point because of the fact that I'm trying to explain to you and you're being all, I don't even know what the word I want to say. You're being not listening to me and getting on in this kind of manner that he's gonna come across to go to the other officer and trying to come up close to me. And I tell him, if you touch me, I'll do it right. Because right now, I don't think I'm in my right mind. So do me a favor, don't come close to me, please. Because I picked up his voice. And it ended up happening that in the morning, I was getting ready to go to church, and police called and said that they have the two persons. Mind you, I tell them I never seen these guys before. I've never seen them before in my life. But apparently they used to go around to hair salons and to rob them or rob them. Because some of them got robbed. But God, thank God for his covering over me. And he when he me to come by the police station, went by the police station, and they have two of my neighbors' children on the bench because they're telling me, come straight and act like I'm going in by the sergeant's office. I'm going in. I see them had the two young guys, and I got so upset. It's like the whole thing came right back to me again.
What?
And I tell them, I said, you and you get up and go home to your mother. Go now. I said, I tell you all idiots.
What?
Tell y'all idiots, y'all making me reliving this thing over and over and over again. I tell y'all I never seen them before. These two kids, I see them grow up in my neighborhood. I said, go home to your parents. And I was hating police for a while. I was literally hating them. You know, I have brothers, force. I have them in the defense force. I have them in whatever name it. They're there. And those guys reach over so fast to my area. When they came, but one of them brought the commissioner who just came. Said to me straight up, Wednesday night, I have these persons in custody. Now, had the police them listen to me good, would have caught those two guys. It might have a shootout, unfortunately, but they would have caught those two guys. And then the dark one wouldn't have been able to rob a bus driver the night because they went robbing and they robbed a bus driver and killed him. And then they went and robbed a Chinese supermarket. And when they caught those guys, right? I'm not gonna say on the air, but I got them. And that's when they took me to the hospital instead of giving me an injection to relax me. You know the white of your eyes? It was red. Don't suffer from blood pressure, but it was literally red because the pressure went up. Even now I'm talking, I'm starting to get the headache again. So I'm trying to talk as slow as possible because I know I've been getting over it because the more you talk about it, it comes a little easier for you. It comes a little easier for you, and you at some point you're not gonna forget it, but you're gonna help somebody along the way that is going through it.
That is
Might not
it.
know how to come through it. It's like they don't know what to do, where to go, who to talk to, but you talk to somebody about your situation, and right there, it helps ease a little day by day, no, second by second, minute by minute, hour by hour, day by day. And it helps you to release. When we end up went to the court, he tried to put on a long sleeve shirt all the time. Long sleeve, long sleeve, long sleeve, down to his fingers. I don't know where he get them from, but Even his mom, who was a police officer, used to be sending messages. I don't know how she got my phone number, but she used to be sending messages to my phone. I end up sending the messages to the commissioner and had a meeting with her. So, and they made sure they told her don't let her to be off any time when the case is called up. And to see that young man, I broke down in court so much because it's like, we're living the whole thing again. And it's like this gulp just came up in my throat and then I'm crying. The water just running out my eyes and it stopped me. And he said, would you like to have some water? And I said, yes, thank you. He said, if I give you a paper and a pencil, can you draw what you remember from the tattoo? I said, yes.
Yeah, man.
And when I drew part of the tattoo, I gave it to the bailiff. The bailiff gave it to the judge. Judge look at it. Look at me. He looked at him. And he passed the paper over to the jury. And they look at it. I tell you, if anybody in that court didn't have water coming out the eyes, they weren't human.
Jeez.
Weren't human. And when the judge tell him to roll up his sleeve, he rolled up the right hand sleeve. And the judge tell him you walking playing stupid or what? Let us know today. The last time I'm gonna tell you, roll up your sleeve. And when he rolled up his sleeve, the jurors, everybody mouth drop open.
Wow.
He saw they gave him time. But this guy is still continuing. I made to understand that in St. Martin, serving because he went down there on a contract and he was caught. You have a saying, say, don't interfere with people because you don't know who they know. You don't know who they know, so don't interfere with people. And this isn't the only thing I was traumatized with. I was traumatized with that terrible accident in Barbados where I was almost rolled over into the sea.
What?
Someone T-boned me. They rushed me to the hospital and rushed me in, get an MRI done with my jewelries on, which in that could have been detrimental to me. I now have screws and plates in my neck.
Wow.
When it rains, when you have lightning and thunder, nobody wants to be around me because I get agitated. I'm so sensitive. Like there's a weather coming in again and I'm already picking it up. I'm already sensing it.
Oh.
And that's why it is said, and I try to drive for myself and for others because you have some real nasty people that drives on the road that don't care about people or themselves. I don't want anybody else to hit me because it was 3 accidents, 3 surgeries on my neck.
Shit.
Because of that, it put me in a position right now that thank God still for life because I can move, I can breathe, I can eat, I can do everything to help myself, but it's just that you have me in a state. So anybody out there who go to trauma, good to speak about it because it helps you. It helps you. Don't just sit down and just listen to 1 or 2 persons. Speak about it because it's going to be a help for you. You're going to help yourself that you don't even know that you're helping yourself.
Straight. Yeah, man.
So that's my part.
Thank you, man. Oh my God.
Okay.
Thank you. No soul it, no say soul it can. No soul it, you know? That's crazy. God, you're there about and there's why, you know what I mean? Like everybody saying in the chat, you know what I mean? God is for you, you know? And it's crazy, you know what I mean? But the last part of this whole tragic story that we just heard is that other persons, you're listening with it with the female just say, just don't sit down and listen. If you go through something like that before, you know what I mean? It's good for talk about it. The more you let it out is the more you feel better. Trust me, and I tell a lot of persons that I've been in situations whereby what make I break free from it is because I spoke about it. Remember now, I don't care if you try to show thing in my face, but when I tell you about me past or what I go through now. Because remember, God don't sleep. So when you laugh at people, like I say, my mother teach me in this life not to laugh at people don't fault. So take me advice. If you is them type of person who like laughing at people don't fault, judgment come into the eye. And serious, serious judgment come into the eye. Yeah, I'm telling you. We don't laugh at people don't fault over here. We keep it real. But at the end of the day, don't be afraid. This is Talk Your Truth. And we are going to continue bringing conversations like this until it sink in that people could be free and people could come and talk without thinking twice or thrice. Yes, right, man. So, big up to the caller that just called in. I swear to God, you know what I mean? It's crazy when you see certain things like this, you know what I mean? Phone lines are definitely open. Hello, good night. All right, Max.
Hey, good night, Fire, and everyone in the chat. I forgot, I didn't realize tonight was Talk the Truth. I just tuned in and I heard the ending part of this woman's story. And it's like, true thing. You have to talk. You see, when you started this Talk the Truth that Wednesday, for some reason, like, I think my story was the first or
Yes,
something like that.
yeah.
But the thing is, when I did it before, like she said, you can't hold things in, because the longer and the more you hold things in, is the deeper into that setback you're setting
Yeah,
yourself back,
real
and
thing.
you know what I mean, for other things to come, built up. So, like, when I talked my truth that day, that night, it kind of released a little. I realized that of what I was holding in, because you didn't feel, you worry the fact that if you say something or you tell people, the way they look at you, you understand what
Straight.
they're gonna think of you. And that's the thing where we hold in, why we hold things in all the time, because we wonder, we worried about what others would think, whether family or friend of you. You understand? And this blaming thing, and maybe you did something to cause these things to happen to you, or and people just don't understand sometimes when you go through trauma. It really left a lasting effect on you when things, certain things happen to you. So I
Real
could,
talk.
sympathize with her on that, and what she's saying, that you don't need to hold things in, and not just sit and listen, but talk about it.
Yeah,
You
man.
understand? And it's not people. I feel comfortable doing it on your show,
Straight up,
which I
sis.
I went to, like, counseling, therapists, but I could never get it out the way how I got things out when I talk on
Straight
your
up.
show. For some reason, I didn't know. I feel drawn to do it there,
Yeah,
and
man.
it's still, you never know who you help by doing that. Who else
Straight.
you help?
Yeah,
And like
man.
she said, you know,
Love that. Love
so
that.
it's a real thing, good thing when you talk it out, and because you never know, somebody may going through the same similar situation or worse,
That's what
but
I'm
not
saying.
worse in the sense where you can't come and talk and share your story, because you may end up touching some other soul. You understand? But by telling your story and giving that encouragement to that other person, or you don't know what that other person may sitting and thinking what to do to themselves because of what they're going through. So I am not sure what the topic was tonight, but a good show. And I mean, I really feel
Respect.
for her about the
Thank,
story.
yeah, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? Like I say, you know what I mean? Just hold it. Just hold it, can. You know what I mean? Just hold it. You know what I mean? And it's so the thing go more time, you understand? You gotta let it out. That's why we bring topics like these. You know, sometimes we bring it's big people topic at the end of the day. Because from since the show start, persons who contributed to the show like Robert, Maxine, um, I forget my brother name and he talk about the sickness that he had. He didn't sweat in. You understand? Angie with her rape story what happened. You know what I mean? These are people that wasn't afraid to come and speak about it. They supposed to break that barrier, break that chain. You know what I mean? From other persons who may be going through similar situation but afraid to speak their truth. You know what I mean? It could be anything. You know what I mean? The way how your family treat you, the way how you know what I mean. Be just let it out. This is why I created the program. This is why I created this show because I know a lot of persons out there have been through so much, but they don't get a chance to talk it or they're afraid to talk it, and that's why I'm here to boost your energy by letting you know that stop being afraid. Let it out. You understand? Let it out. You know what I mean? Not only are we talking about slackness, you must want to indulge in it or laughter, but it's talk the truth in everything. You know what I mean? Next week, talk the truth is going to be wicked because I got a serious piece, a nice topic you guys going to love for next week also. But, you know, I know a lot of persons on this show being through so much trauma. You know what I mean? Even myself, countless time and I hold it. You know what I mean? I hold it. It ain't easy. And me know about going to therapy. Me know about none of them things. Me is me therapy. And this is so. This is me therapy. This. I didn't know about therapy. Remember Guyana there. Me got money for people go to therapy. Not this saying nobody will go into your therapy. Big up yourself. But what trying to say this was me therapy. I had to go put my knees and I ask God for strength. I had to sit down by myself and talk. That's why who know me, know me. I talk to myself. Ask me wife. She know good. I talk to myself. But I don't answer myself because that's not a when you start them say when you start answering yourself, you're going crazy loco. But when you talk to yourself, yeah, because you're talking for build yourself with certainty. It's where you're talking to yourself with too. Hello, good night. Hello?
Hi, Fire. Good evening. Good evening to your viewers,
Hi, good evening,
all who's
man. How you
listening.
doing?
I'm doing good. It's I was laying down and just I just left the show on and I was listening and I was thinking a few days ago about going to a therapy myself and you were talking about you don't go to therapy and stuff like that and I said to myself I don't want to go to a therapist because it's like me putting my business out there to a stranger and
A lot of persons says that
um
indeed. Yeah.
yeah. So because I definitely had a childhood trauma and like Maxine just mentioned, that thing stays with you for well, it's still staying with me. I'm 40 years old and I've experienced these traumas since like the age of 12. So I can imagine what a lot of people, going through at
Yeah,
this
man.
point. So I wanted to talk to somebody. So let me see if I could get some stuff out there because I always feel like I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to. It's not being judged. I just don't want to have pity
That's it.
because at the time when I was telling people, a few people about what I was going through, they did nothing to help me. No one did anything to help me, at that time. So as I grew with it, it's just an embarrassing situation too. Okay, so let me just get into
Go
what
into it,
happened.
sweetie. Yeah, man.
Right? Yeah. So, I grew up with a single mother, and I know you probably know where I'm heading with this. So I grew up with a single mother, and she ended up going and get married to this man. Um, and so at first I was living with my grandmother, and then she was like, "You guys need to come home." I left the house because she went away with this man, and so I decided, okay, let us just go back home. Me and my brothers, we decided to go back, and so like let's say a few years, like 2 years into the marriage, I at first, I was sleeping and I never really closed the door, so I felt someone was, touching me. And I didn't really open my eyes much because I didn't want him to notice that I noticed him.
Okay.
And so when he left, I thought I was dreaming because I was this man's supposed to be a Christian, going to church, everybody looking up with him as, he's a
That's
Christian man and stuff like
crazy.
that. So I thought I was dreaming. This did not happen to me. This did not just happen. The next time it happened again, I said I'm dreaming again. Then another time, I just woke up and he was on top of me. And so I tried to like turn and shift and stuff, do some stuff, certain things as if, I'm trying to stretch so that he could just get away. And he did, but I started to cry because I thought, what's wrong with me and stuff like that. Sometimes you even blame yourself in these situations. And so the next morning when I got up and he's acting like a normal person, I just went and I told my mother, and she started to cry and stuff like that. And then she sent me to take a shower, and I took a shower and I saw blood, and I thought, um, I didn't really think anything of it. I don't know what was happening. I was 12 years old. I didn't know what was happening. So I went to school. She said, go to school. And I went to school. When I came back, my mom, her whole attitude changed. She said, her husband said, it's my fault because of what I was wearing. I mean, I'm a child. What does that have to do with me? Anyways,
Shit.
thinking that when I told her it was gonna stop, but it
Showing this,
didn't. He
boy.
started to he started to put holes in the walls and peep me when I'm changing my clothes or when I'm in the bathroom. And I would tell my mother, and she wouldn't believe anything I was saying. And so I decided to get away from home and go back to my grandmother's house. And she would come there for me and bring the cops. And I would tell my grandmother, I would tell my aunts, I would tell even the cops, and no one. mm,
That's
1 second. Mm-mm.
that's crazy,
One
boy.
second,
What?
please.
Nobody believe in you? Sure. That's crazy. You still there? Hello? Hello?
I'm sorry about that.
Okay,
That was
okay.
actually my mom.
Okay, okay, okay. I just
Yeah,
wanted to know. Get me frightened there
yeah,
for
that
a
was my
bit.
mom.
All right,
Yeah.
cool.
All these things continued, and no one. I ended up right back at her house. I had to deal with the situation. It was scary for me because, especially if she's not at home, he will make passes, but I would insist, no, no, no. He would threaten me and say, "Oh, this is from your teacher saying that you behave bad in school, and we're gonna tell your mother, and your mother's gonna beat you, and I'm gonna make her beat you." And stuff like that. And I'm like, I know I didn't behave bad, so you could go ahead and show her the letter. And that letter was never really shown to her because I would like call him bluff. I used to go to nationals and stuff like that at school, and he would tell my mom, "Oh, she's gonna go with boys." It was really crazy. Like I would go to
Wow.
school. He would let my mom search my bag and say I'm going with boys, which I never did. As long as I was going to school, I never had a boyfriend because, of course, I was scared as well because my mom was strict, and then at the same time, he was pushing smoke,
Mm-hmm.
to start fire. And so she would believe everything. One day she called me, she said, "Take your underwear off, let me check you." And I was like, "Check me?" In front of him. I'm like, "No, I'm not going to do that." And so I would get licks for no reason. I would go to school and come. It was just, the home was a mess. When it comes to my education, and I would pick my book up to study, he would try to let her stop it. Like I couldn't study, I couldn't. So I'm not one like there when it comes to being educated and stuff like that. Um, he really tried to stop so much
That's
stuff in
crazy.
my
Wow.
life.
Wow.
Yeah, and
Wow.
so I fast forward, I got married. My husband brought me to America, and there were so many times she would tell me, "Oh, don't send for me. Write my name on ice and stuff like that." Um, and so when I came to America, she would be like, "Oh, you got to send for me and him." And I told her, "I'm not sending for him, but I'll send for you." And she made a big problem out of it. I said, "I don't care. I don't want him to live with me. I got away from that trauma, and I'm not letting it come behind me."
Real, yeah.
And so, yeah, so I brought her, and now she wants to bring him. And I'm like, "If you bring in him, you got to find a place for him. He's not coming to my
That's
house." It's so
crazy.
unfortunate that she's still married to this man, and she still look at him like he is the Prince of Paris, and I'm the bad guy, and I did all these things. And I really left a lot of stuff out because, your show, if I should start talking a lot of stuff, I could
I
write
know.
books.
I know what you
There's so
say.
much stuff.
Oh
There's
my
so many
God.
things.
Yeah,
But
man.
yeah, I've been through that much, and and it lives with me. It really lives with me. It's still, even unto this day. Um, that was 12. I'm 40. Just imagine how many years ago that was. And even, I have two girl children, and sometimes I look at my husband funny, even though I try to
I know,
test
right?
my husband many times just to make sure, because I am in
Yeah.
such a state that I trust no
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I trust no one. And that is why one of the things I would say, I always say to young girls, especially if you're a single mother, be careful who you go and pick up with your kids, and saying that one time I saw this woman, she had a baby, and she already had another man, and the man killed the child. Like, I mean, on a lie, sorry. But you have to be careful what you're getting. And even, it taught me a lot of stuff, I'll tell you that. It taught me a lot of
Mm-hmm.
stuff as a woman, not to go out there. And so with my husband, we've been married for over 20 years, thank God. I'm not trying to have my kids have a stepfather. And I always tell people,
Straight up.
and they'd be like, "Oh, you crazy." I said, "God forbid, if my husband and I should have a divorce today, I'm not having another man, because my children has to be happy. Their happiness comes first.
Straight
I'm
up.
not going to bring somebody into their lives to take that away from them, to take the joy, their peace." That is something that was taken away from me and my siblings. It was five of us that was taken away from us, because before she met him, she treated us well. She treated us, remember our birthdays and stuff. After that, everything just went out the window. We were treated like as if we were worse than stepchildren. I'm telling you,
Wow.
so many times sometimes we come together, me and my siblings, and we sit down, we talk about our past. It is horrible, horrible past. I'm telling you, sometimes I don't want to talk about it. I really don't.
I know that, sweetie.
Don't want to
Yeah,
talk
man.
about it. But I'm really glad that you have this show, because so many people could call and express
Yes.
themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sitting down, I was thinking I need to go to a therapist. I need somebody to talk to. I need to get this off my chest. I really need to talk to somebody. But
Yeah, man.
I feel somewhat good. I would definitely I'm listening, and people,
Yeah, man.
if you're going through this stuff, just do this call, it doesn't
Straight.
have to be every detail, because sometimes the detail, if we get into certain things, it will really take us to that different place that you don't want to go back to, where I'm trying to move forward from it. But I thank you so
Respect.
much for this.
Yes,
I
yes.
appreciate
Thank you
this
so much, man.
platform. Have a great
Alright,
night.
cool.
Bye.
Yeah, people. That's what we're talking about, you know what I mean? You know, just share the love, you know what I mean? Come out, reason. That's what we talking about. I want to show it to everybody that definitely calling. I love how the show going. You understand? I love how the show going at the end of the day. You understand? Like we said, we're going up to 11 o'clock, so we got to take a few more calls. The phone line is open. And like I said, some people real wicked in this life, you know. Some people wicked because I see the body. Got people that don't believe. This is why you see me. I'll tell you something. I come into my wife life with your daughter at the age of 6. Like, see, It's a big breed, like CZ11 going into 12. You understand? Never a day. Not a day. Never. Even before I meet she. Me? Never a man like that. When I was a youth man, I had me wicked days and me youth man days. But you see, when I turn an adult and I know about rape, going to jail, and ways harm to you when you do them thing, and touching people and getting called pervert and weirdo. No, me want them name. Not me. I rather watch a porn and jerk off than for I go in and touch anybody, whether it's me daughter, for come from a back, or somebody that I go into their life, daughter. Me making them joke as a serious man. Because I feel anybody will do them thing there, they have to get serious licks before they go to jail. And you don't know ways to them when they go to jail too. Banners is torn them girl. Hey, you don't know from banners do them thing and you go to jail, it's girl you're torn. But we see this whereby enough time when these things happen and kids decide to tell their parents, they don't believe the kids, they believe the man more than the kid. And most time it is be stepfathers. So wait, you love your child more than your man? You got to know how for deal with, you got to know how your man is. That's like what this sister and say now, how she's been traumatized and how she's go towards things as she husband, she's test. You can't vex because remember, no, is what she go through. So sometimes he might be hurt if he find out that this with this someone thinking I can do. But then if he's a good man, he can say, nah, I know what my wife go through, so this why she behaving like that. But I can show she that he's a real man. And he's not them kind of shaky man. So big up to all the real men them out there. Talk your truth. It's Wednesday. Phone lines open. Hello, good night.
Yeah, blessings, fire.
Blessings, my
Interested
sister.
program. Blessed good night. I'm listening. But everybody have their piece, eh? As I just tell people, my life story is like Guinness Book of World Record, right? But as growing up in the ghetto, I grew rough and I grew strong. And I tell people I know about survival story,
Straight
right?
up.
What a young woman was speaking about just now. I know what she talk about. I feel it for her. Thank God I never reached that stage because, as I just tell anybody, I born rebellious and I would die rebellious.
Real talk.
All right.
Real
Let me
talk.
tell you this. I was living with my sister, one of my eldest sister in the ghetto, and she had a big man she used to deal with. He went out the time they used to go after lunch. They came home, up to sleep on the bed. Well, it was a room we living in. Drop to sleep on the bed, I go bathe, drying me skin. When I dry me skin, I feel a hand on me back. I jump. Me sister on the bed sleeping with this man, and he still touching me. I say, don't touch me, because I know the radical that who I grew up as.
Right.
When I holler, don't touch me, this man turned away, hug back, me sister comfortable like he didn't even wake up. Sleep back the night, fire. When I done bathe, I put on my clothes, I sleep, I frightened for sleep.
Oh my God. Oh. Jaja. Yeah, I say it's rebelliousness by the vice alone. The vice alone scary by. And you hear the vice and the woman said, don't touch me. You know what I mean? Straight. Right now she got call back. Call back, sis, call back. Call back, call forward, call again. Oh, you want to tell you something, right? I know enough time. How these band of them is there on this touching and raping thing. Is one thing they could frighten you, but certain these guys shoot them like, yo, me ain't frightening you. You got killed, yo. But you don't know everybody in state, so yes, it's a city connection. Yeah, man.
Yeah, the call dropped just now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So after I tell me big son father now, the time I didn't get no children, eh? And I was only 13. So my big son father just was interfered me and I tell he say, tell your sister. I said no. I said if I tell she wouldn't believe me.
Oh
He
wow.
said, all right, I gonna talk to she. And he come and he talked to she about it. You know, the girl deny. She don't believe she man would do that
Aye.
because she man old enough to be me father. He daughter was just 1 day bigger than me. Same year we born, same month. So when he come home now and she asks, see the man watch me in my face, I lying upon him. I said, yes, you is do it because I tell you, I was a diehard. I didn't care. I watching in his face and I telling him. I said, yes, you is do it. You was touching me. Here he turned to me, sister, no, all right, let me tell you this. How long she living in this house? She can't eat nothing with me money cook. I
Wow.
didn't care because you
Wow.
didn't touching me.
This
And there's a man me a lying. If I see he now I'd run in his face because me ain't the little girl anymore. Telling you. And 4 years back, I tell you this thing used to bother me. And 4 years back, my sister came by me and I put you sit down. I said, I got something to tell you. I said, this thing bother me. 43 years it on my mind.
telling
I
you.
say, and I need to get it off now. I say, I still love you. I said, but I forgive you. I tell you, I said, I forgive you. And I want you to know you have grandchildren. I said, anytime any one of your grandchildren, boy or girl, tell you anybody go to interfere with them, don't doubt them. I said, look out for your grandchildren. I said, I want to tell you I still love you and I forgive you and take care of your grandchildren them. And that was like the whole world come off of my chest when I tell Shido. But I tell you, if I see the man right now, I running in his
I
face.
telling you, sis. Straight.
Running in his face
Straight.
because I didn't get the chance to stand up for my rights as a little girl. And I just tell anybody from that, I always used to say, I ain't going nowhere, left me kings them nowhere. I used to tell them any man trouble them, I got into jail for them. Me waiting for police do nothing. Understand what I'm showing you? But
I
some
telling you.
parents do these things because they're looking at this man putting a food on the table for them
Table.
to eat and they don't care what nobody do.
I tell you, it's
I
messed
in
up.
their mother get the opportunity to leave this country and me turn this smile and I said, hell no. When it happened to me, gonna happen to me children because I won't be here for talk the story. I know what I'm saying.
Real
And I
talk.
just tell anybody, sit down and let your children them know we're going.
Yeah, man. Don't worry, sis. I don't know the connection. We got you. Inside, man. Inside, man. Sit down and let them know, man. Yeah. Let them know what's going on. But this crazy. Vanetta James, big up yourself. Vanetta James say in the comments, it happened to my foster father. Put his hands in my underwear and I tell my mom and I tell her she send me out to ask him. You think he will say yes? He didn't say. So wait, you tell your mother and then she send you outside for ask if he do the this was scrap is this is wisdom with some mother by. Bro, I don't even enter me that or me big dad because I don't say me stepdad or me wife dad. But if I talking I would let y'all know well my wife dad to meet you with. I don't even enter she room without knocking. I knock Lexi she and say got me way because she must be sleeping or wherever is it. Me think yo Even if she forget to lock the door and I not rap and I push the door and I see she sleeping, I lock the door and lock it. I could lock it from the outside. She could open it from the inside, but you could lock it from the outside and inside. I don't know how some man is make the devil. Cause it's the devil, but remember when the devil, them say when the devil see a hand idle hands, he find work for idle hands. Yeah, I tell you, I tell Father God, the day I do that, I want you to just chop off me head. Straight. Me going down them road, dog. No time. No way. But then I laugh at some mom, but then I laugh at some parents. Because most of these one of them, yeah, you're gonna find out some father, because they do have fathers that bring these picnic them in the world, is touch them own daughter, we know though. But most of these situation is happen with stepdada. Stepdada. I telling you, stepdaddy. You can't be desperate, just like what Mistress Cummins saying. Some women are desperate to keep a man, but they have to remember that man is going to leave them one day. I no lie. I no lie. And here is what when some people start, oh, I could get a next child. Yeah, it's not every one of you child. Alright, good. It's like this. I don't have favorism in none of my kids. Them all of my kids, them I love equal. So I'm not gonna be a illiterate dunce and be so stupid to say, oh, I could get a next daughter. I mean, like I don't care about she because I got some mother stay like Dubai. And it's like you doing though. It's like you saying you ain't got no time with your daughter. You could get more children or you got more children. So you ain't got time with the one girl child. God. And then is a situation like what enough people is say. Them because this man putting food on the table, they just stick to this man. So wait, you put food over you put food on table over your daughter. A man harassing you daughter, touching you little child. Not say she big. Whereby still ain't supposed to do that. But not say she big. Whereby she could handle herself with he. This is a child. They got certain boundary within relationship. Man, neither woman is supposed to cross. And I'm speaking about the men right now. There's one boundary is supposed to be crossing, whether it's boy or girl child. Ain't supposed to cross in though. You understand? Phone lines open, guys. When we going up to 11 o'clock, we got half an hour more in here, so the phone lines open. You guys could call in some adult mother, some idle mother think at them daughter flirt. Yeah, they don't believe. Yeah, man, this is the first thing them is think. That they daughter flirting. Cause here what the caller say, the first call, the female calling first with the rape story with she said she whatever, right? Big up to the caller, I know your name, but it's okay. Hear what she said? When she complained something the female, whatever the man is your auntie or is your mother or can't remember, but torn and said that how is how you dressing. So even how this girl dressing, this man got a right to touch this girl. Don't matter what short skirt or short pants, they can't turn me on when it's a child body. Bro, we got Uncle on panel, boy. Uncle going on.
So me gonna ask you what going on. Hey, I sent you a couple video. If you look at them, you just delete them if you want to save them. You know what I mean? Um, concerning I tap in. They had a meeting up, Barbie, some bush lot or something with Asudin. They had some meeting.
Here we going on,
Police
Uncle.
stopped them like three. Did you watch the video?
Yeah. No, tomorrow we can talk about the pony show. Tonight is a different show. We ain't talking about politics. We ain't
No,
talking about no.
no, no,
But
no,
I
no.
know
Me no want to talk about it,
I
but
see
I'm
it.
just asking you if you're aware of it.
Yeah. I did see this. I said
Oh,
tomorrow
okay, okay, okay.
tomorrow I don't see we playing it because every Wednesday night is a different show we got than the rest of show them. So
Oh,
tomorrow we got there for show for the people them.
why
So
is it Wednesday night really?
Wednesday night names
Because I
talk.
hear a
Yes, talk your truth. Like wherever you're being true in life, if somebody
oh,
try violate tonight topic is have you ever been traumatized by accident,
okay, okay.
gun point, anything a man go for rob you, wherever is it. So this is the topic tonight. Have you ever been traumatized?
And no, I should have been on it earlier. You would hear a lot of crap about me
I
in
know.
Guyana with police
Next
and that kind of thing.
well next week. Next week definitely you're gonna tune in early and let me get it.
A lot of story, man. All
Good,
right, take
good.
it light.
All right, Uncle, love and respect.
Yes.
Tomorrow, right?
All right, good.
Yeah, next week we can get for Ava. Uncle Sato, he wanted early, cause he don't know we gonna lock up just so see him. I think we should have left he. Don't worry. Uncle Uncle them Saturday want you for 10 minutes. We are saying I want you for 10 minutes. We are cause you don't know it like for your uncle being true. Cause you don't know the thing already. No matter what you laugh or no, you don't know it's fun same way. Although we talk your truth and these kind of things still. You know what I mean? We still gotta make it a little spicy. Wrong here. So a lot of persons say uncle, yeah man, uncle there in the building. Is he we should hear uncle is he sad to it should be early see sad to he gotta tell you a lot of things. At least it's not me force you have the ear. You know what I mean? He said he should have checked him out earlier. So we respect you with what they're saying. Because remember it's 10 minutes before we lock off. So we want when he start talking, I got to cut you off and all them things. Cause remember still got to wake up early in the morning for my 8 o'clock show. So yeah, I don't play good. Cause tomorrow's spicy, juicy and spicy, super spicy. So yeah, I don't want to miss out tomorrow, straight up. But Uncle talking politics, yeah, he calling telling me what the Muhammad thing, but he been saying that he go through police brutality and all them kind of thing with police. See Saturdays we want to let we know what going on. Where me off tomorrow, you're off for work or you're not gonna be here tomorrow. Almarie, what do you mean? Oh, works here, the home. I say you can catch the show. All right, once you catching the show is good. It's good to go with me. Yeah, you know what I mean. Straight up. No man, I want some of y'all calling. I like Mado. You understand, Mado? You supposed to call in and give you a piece of something. You never been through nothing. You know what I mean? And you don't know what's going on. Man, I forget it in a brain. Yeah, man. Hello, good night. Yeah, ma'am. Yeah.
Hi, Fire. I'm not speaking my truth tonight 'cause the time is going. But I just want to say, you see this thing with children going to parents and telling them? It's prevalent. It's happened a lot. Parents don't want to believe because, especially stepfather, indeed, they want to keep their relationship with the man and causing damage with the children. So, that's happened. Every Tuesday we get programs on SDA radio station with those topics that people send in thing. So, you gotta listen to your children. And the next thing, when you get in a man, if it's not your children daddy, you have to lay out things on the table. And certain things don't get your child involved with stepdaddy. Some is good, right? Not all. Some is very good. So, that is what I want to say for tonight.
Thank you so much,
Next
man.
week, I'll see my part.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you, same way. Love you all the time. Yeah, man. Yeah, I still appreciate you coming through. And even if you could still call in and give your point upon the topic same way with where you hear from a person. You know what I mean? Yeah. You never got to say nothing if you didn't go through nothing or if you don't want to say for tonight. Cause we don't know we keeping it jiggy like that, you know what I mean? Some mothers just crazy, bro. I swear to God, some mothers crazy. I ain't gonna cap. Some mothers are crazy. Yeah, man, some mother crazy. I don't know it good though. We just gotta teach we children them and know we children them, you know what I mean? And you know, stop with this stupidness with people and you know what I mean, no direct who really you know what I mean, no direct who really you got in or you're bringing in your life around your girl children them. You understand? This way you got that point, you gotta focus. You gotta know who you're bringing in your house around your girl children them. Since I know myself, even if I meet a girl who got 2, 3 children, and she got girl children and everything, and she would start to fire, you know what I mean? I don't really carry man by me house with me kids and everything. I respect though. I respect that. I telling you, I respect though. Straight up. I know about going by me girl and she got she cheering them and daughters and whatever, and I there in she room, and me even coming out she room till when I ready for go home. I hearing everybody come, fire, early on, whatever is it. You go the alright thing and they gone away. Because this is why I always keep it. I never let them thing get to me head. They ain't got no 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Not even, I can't even see me say, I could have never seen myself there with a no 21-year-old and 22-year-old. This is me daughter age. You crazy? Despite how them is one dress and go on. From I know you is wrong them age, this is how I used to stay. From I know you're wrong them age, I don't care how sexy you look and how bad you look. Right away again thinking is me daughter, I do it. With the age. It don't match with me. So I try to tell you none of them things there could make I go into them world. For touching, raping, molesting. You know what I mean? No man, them thing is psychopath world, man. Them thing is some man I need for forget. Hey, bro. I swear to God. You know what I mean? Okay, you're gonna put something in the chat, Kansato. I'm gonna put something in the chat that went viral with this teacher. Okay. As well, if it's a link, send it on, you know what I mean? Because you don't know we gonna see it in the later time, but you don't know it goes already, people. Yeah, we up in the building. Then we gonna run 2 ads when we come back. You don't know we carry up to the show, and then we do road until tomorrow morning. Don't move.
Planning to take a trip to Guyana? Planning to do a tour in Guyana? Well, this is the ideal company for you to call. We're talking about Matthew 24-hour bus service, city and nature tours, airport trip, church trip, family outing, local tour, river tour, Kaitro Fall tour, Intori, Amarinian Village, Suriname, and Brazil tour. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. You guys could contact them on 592-639-2663, 592-673-2348. Let me give you back that number, 592-639-2663 or 592-673-2348. You guys could also follow him on Facebook at Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Yes, guys, or you could contact Matthew direct with this number here, 639-2663. That's 639-2663. Matthew's 24-hour bus service, city and nature tour. Planning a tour? Well, definitely you guys need to check this out. Matthew's 24-hour bus service and nature tour. Get there. Do not wait for next year.
Thinking of buying or selling a home or renting an apartment? Then look no further than Citadel Circle Realty. Located at 1111 Utica Avenue in Brooklyn, New York, we cover Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, the Bronx, Staten Island, and Manhattan. Let one of our knowledgeable and professional agents assist you with your real estate goals today. Buying or selling today? No problem. Need to rent an apartment? We got you covered. Call us today at 718-717-8251. That's 718-717-8251.
Definitely back with you guys. You know the vibe is already. Jaja. Alright, don't say 40, don't know. You're gonna run it definitely in the rising. See where I'm going with it. Chop it up. You know, can just hold it, you know? Yeah, man, just hold it, babe. Don't know the thing go. How the thing go, bro. I will show that everybody. Oh, somebody send me a voice. Let's see if I could play it. I gotta play it from my iPhone. Okay.
My name is Colette. Is Colette. I want to give my 2 cents on this. I was raped once. I was raped twice from the same men, from the same man. I went to Trinidad at a young age at my cousin to take care of our baby. Just as I don't leave school and do my subject and everything, I went to Caribbean Union College Union College in Trinidad, and then I went right there as well to take care of my cousin baby. And the man, she had cesarean section, and that man will rape me every night, and I can't say a word. If I say any word, he threatened to kill me and all that kind of thing. And all now, I still living with that kind of regret. If I am married to a husband, and I tell you the husband doesn't want to tell me what he feel like, and it's so I don't play to tell him back what I feel like, and I don't know. He just try to give me more than what I could be. He always right, and I always wrong. I always be the one, and he always wanted to think in my face. Oh, I don't know where the relationship going. I don't know what it is, and this and that. But as a young woman, I just be in my bedroom by myself, and he in another bedroom by himself. I don't fight up. I don't look for nothing. I ask for nothing. Mommy is in America, and when I couldn't take it no more with my cousin, I run up the phone, will keep calling Chantal, I want to go home. And so they beat me, And the plane out the next day, I was at home. I just go America meet my mommy. My mommy live in Jersey. I just go America and spend 6 months with my mother all the time. I come back home and go to my work. Once I'm on vacation, I am in America. I am fine, I am happy, and I am good. I build my own house. I have everything that I need. And I'm trying to live for God and not for the devil. I am peaceful. All I need is the right person in my life. And I don't think I need another man right now because of situation. I want to be by myself. Suffer with allergy, and every time I come home, this man have a thing of bringing up people, woman, private part, and joking. I walk him many times in my house and meet him. I have so much to say, I just can't really explain it tonight. I am so heartbroken every time I talk about these things. I lose my virginity at the age of 19 with somebody else's husband. Had somebody else's husband who I was living with, taking care of the children of the child, and I was living there with him, and he kept molesting me, and I couldn't take it no. I jump out from where upstairs where they live into downstairs in somebody else's veranda. I lie down in a sheet and sleep just to get away from these things. I am not putting no man over my children, and I'm not putting no man above my children. I have two girls. They all in England. One in the army does go from Dubai to England, works on plane, and the next one in the army. They all citizens of England, and I just be backward and forward with my mother. I watch my children and them because I don't want a stepfather do them nothing. I I just sleep sometimes. Sometimes I patrol my house like if I did on duty just to see. I test everybody with my children and them. Stepfathers with my children. I don't have no stepfather. I have a husband. My husband is so worthless, but he don't mess with my children because maybe.
That's crazy. That is crazy. I want to say she had to jump from the veranda to the next veranda. What? Every night sad man come home, sad man want joke. Cause remember it's fresh, it little nice. So sad man just beating every night, not knowing that how he this. You know, I mean he destroying this girl mentally, physically, every flapping thing. How some man could doing them thing to children and got them crying, and this is the next thing that would make I could have never do like I said, right? I could remember the time when I then 17, 18, when my cousin and his friend them end up using me house for run a train with a back school girl. You understand? Was he 16, 17 or something? She look like them age. 15, 16, 17. And them man don't do them thing. Them man say 5 years in there, you know what I mean? Thing. I gone in for do me thing, the girl clump up so crying. I said, girl, put on your clothes and come out me house. Go along your way home. Cause me want police come in, so beat out. You understand? Cause you don't know me father used to do illegal work, so certain things used to do there in the house. So all I done there praying police come in, so now bust this house next thing you know, them fine thing and no. I remember ganja me father selling them thing. I can't do them. No. I say pack up your put on your clothes out. And from since then to now, I said to myself, also man could do and see a girl crying with tears from her eye, cumping up and saying, stop, oh, and you feeling nice while you just there forcing yourself on this child. So last year, you know what I'm saying, what kind of nice time I get in there? Me want doing nothing to no woman and no woman. Well, not even a woman, but me want doing them kind of thing and no female making them nice. Which I know not even them young one, but I just putting it in the. So how could you hear somebody grooming? Because it's like big girls when them get raped. When them, oh guy, oh, and crying and man does that doing down. You hearing those like this torn them and more. These are sicko, bro. You're literally sicko. Them is thing them is bad will need help. Serious, serious help. I know what I'm telling you. No lie. You understand? Because a woman's supposed to feel in joy. You're supposed to feel, yeah. Not crying and saying stop, stop. And you, this crazy. Man, hey, me don't even know how some man is really feel. But it is what it is though. Big up everybody that definitely check in tonight. It was a nice show. And like I said, guys, please continue to dissect with the show. Continue to support the show. Continue to come out. Speak your truth. Stop being afraid. Stop hiding. You know what I mean? Over here it says one people. There's always go one nation, one destiny. We are all one. There's a real one people, one nation, one destiny. Because we talking about Guyana destiny. Our destiny is peace, love, and unity. This is what destiny is. Peace, love, and unity. Because with peace and love, we can get everything. And unity, you don't know we come together as one, things can happen. So big up to all my brothers and sisters from all around the Caribbean island, my Canadian family, my Guyanese and Trinidad and Bajan, them in America here watching the show. Love you guys. This is what part we gotta dive out. Got tomorrow, you don't know we back here at 8:30, the latest. You understand? So y'all don't know how the thing already get y'all self prepare whether you're going to work, coming from work, whatever you're gonna be doing. Make sure you log in tomorrow because it's a bag of things happen today that y'all got to know going on tomorrow. Right? So big up yourself because today was my day off. So we didn't get to come this morning and you know what I mean? So we got things from yesterday and we got things still from today for bring for you guys. So you know it go already. So big up everybody that definitely tune in. Love you guys. Stay blessed. Stay safe. It's your boy Fire Feelings, aka Mr. Let's Start the Things. This is Let's Start the Things Calling Talk Show. This is Talk It Truth, episode 4. So you don't know it go already. Understand? We're going up and we're going up and we're going up. Peace and love. See y'all tomorrow. I'm out.